For long, you have known Prince the Medic, but permit me today to introduce to you Prince, the multiple-time international award-winning writer. Prince Onyekalo, a senior category bronze winner of the prestigious Commonwealth Writing Contest, recipient of the Recognition Award by the West Suburban Faith-Based Peace Coalition Award, a Writers' Corners Award winner, Crystal Organization Writing Excellence Award, the 2021 overall winner in Africa for the Colloquial Writing Contest, recipient of the Recognition Award by the Global Juros Award. Enough of the bragging. One more. I've also served as a judge in some writing contests. So I'm not just coming from the writer's perspective alone, but from the judge's perspective also. For this reason, I'll be giving you 4 writing tips to help you write better essays. 1. Your introduction is by far the most important part of your essay. Quote me anywhere. This is because your introduction will go a long way to determine if the judge or your teacher will stop reading your essay at some point. Let's consider this case scenario. Imagine yourself walking into a restaurant. After ordering your food, you took the first few spoons and you noticed it's not just filled with bones but with sand as well. What do you think will be your impression? The same goes with your introduction. The judge might decide to stop reading your essay if you write a lousy or a poorly written introduction. So pay close attention to your introduction. To write a very good introduction, I tend to use the method called the hook method. More on it in subsequent videos. If you want me to do a video to explain the hook method in its entirety, write hook method in the comment section below. 2. Your conclusion is the second most important part of your essay. This is contrary to some people's belief, thinking it's the body. I'm telling you this not just as a writer, but as a judge as well. When judging, most judges go through the introduction first and quickly jump to the conclusion, because your knowledge of the topic reflects in the introduction, also reflects in the conclusion. After the conclusion, then they think about going to the body. Reason for this is because for contests, organizations receive lots of entries, so there is no time to go through the essay from the beginning to the end. So they quickly go through the introduction, jump to the conclusion for the first phase, and subsequent phases they consider going through the body. Personally, I've served as a judge for some writing contests. What I do, I go through the introduction first, secondly go through the conclusion, before thinking about going through the body. This is to save me time. Using the CU prize for essay in which I was a judge in, we got close to 4,000 entries from all over the world. It's not practical for me to go through all the entries word for word. It's tantamount to me suspending whatever I'm doing for weeks, which I can't. So most judges use this method. I am just explaining to you people now. They go through the introduction, the conclusion, then think about going through the body in subsequent phases. But this is not a license to write a lousy body, because if you scale through the first phase by writing a good introduction and conclusion, subsequent phases when the number of entries is reduced, the judges will end up reading your body. And if you don't have a good body, you will still be disqualified. So write a very good introduction, do the same for your conclusion, and make a good argument in the body of the essay. Then you're good to go. 3. Understand the topic. This should have been the first, but nevertheless, I'm saying it now. You should have a good understanding of the topic you want to write about. No matter how good a writer you are, you cannot hide your deficiency of the topic you're writing on. A good judge will always know that the writer has little or no knowledge of the topic, no matter how good the writer is. So before you write on a topic and you think you have poor knowledge of the topic, do proper research. Back it up with statistics, with facts, good thesis statements and follow-up statements. This will go a long way to help you in the next contest you participate in. 4. Plagiarism, the bane of many writers. One might think that as obvious as the ills of plagiarism are, that many writers will avoid it. But the opposite seems to be the case. Plagiarism is a killer of a writer's creativity. Making reference to the last contest I was a judge in, more than half of the writers were disqualified because of plagiarism. What some writers don't know is that there are softwares and apps that detect plagiarism no matter where you copied it from. Some of them go to the extent of telling you the source of whatever you wrote. As much as possible, try to avoid plagiarism. I'm not saying you shouldn't read other people's works. You should do that. But nevertheless, sit back, digest whatever you read, come up with your own ideas, your own arguments, your own thesis statements, your own follow-up statements. This makes your work original and flawless. Do this, you go a long way as a writer. Mark my words. Okay, we have come to the end of this video. Yes. In a bit to summarize, remember the points and the secrets I gave to you earlier. First, your introduction is the most important part of your essay, so you should pay close attention. Write it the best you can. 2, your conclusion is the second most important part of your essay. Treat it with utmost importance. 3, you should understand your topic before writing. Remember, a good judge will always know when you have poor knowledge of the topic you're writing. Finally, avoid plagiarism by all means. With everything in you, avoid it. Don't copy what someone else wrote and add it to yours. Be original. Be creative. That is why you are a writer. I know you can do that. That's it, guys. Before I leave you, as of the time I was recording this video, I started writing an essay writing course. Probably by the time this video hits the 2, I must have been done. So try to check the description below to get a copy of yours. And in case you want to book me on a one-on-one session, contact me using the email you see on your screen. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.